Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and this little series I'm doing over here called Normalizing the Normal. And in today's video, we are going to be witnessing anything but normal. We're going to be looking at a whole bunch of different kinds of restock videos that I've seen all over social media, but I just want to take a look and show you guys how ridiculous some of this stuff is and just how not normal it is for people to be promoting this overindulgence, over-consumerism lifestyle just so then you would buy the products that they have in their links and then you can support them buying even more crap. And I'm not going to lie and say that these videos aren't aesthetically pleasing or tickle something in your brain with the ASMR sounds of restocking these items. Whether it's fridges, pantries, beauty products, you name it, literally anything can be restocked if you choose to. The whole concept behind these videos from an innocent point of view is organization. But it gets to the point with these videos where we need to ask ourselves, are we just admiring the organization of these videos, or are we subconsciously being pulled into this culture of excess? There is a deeper problem behind these videos promoting overconsumption and honestly just flat out gluttony. First and foremost, we are going to be looking at the definition of gluttony. So what gluttony is habitual greed or excess in eating. Gluttony is not just tailored to eating. It can be tailored to anything where you are just being so super greedy, promoting overconsumption, buying things in excess just because you can and not because you actually need it. And this goes against the Bible in so many ways, which we will get into. There's a whole bunch of verses about it, but let's get started and watch these videos. I have an album on my phone called Absurdity because if I'm being completely honest, that's exactly what these videos are. I find them completely absurd and unnecessary and just so unrealistic for the vast majority of the population. The amount of money that people spend on these restocks is sickening. We're going to start with some fridge restocks. So this woman is literally just restocking her fridge for her family of 5, which, okay, I understand that there's going to be so many groceries you have to buy. Like, how many drinks do you need in a fridge? Eggs, totally fine. There is a video I'm going to show you guys where I feel like this person has Gaston as a husband, but why is there such a need for so many juice boxes, so many cans of pop and soda, Gatorades? Like, this is expensive. And if you go to the grocery store, to buy one of these things is like $2. And now she's just unboxing like a bunch of snacks for probably her kids. I'm sure maybe she's buying these things in bulk, but still so much excess in this video. First of all these berries that she's putting in these containers are going to go bad before she can even eat them. Not only is all the food in here and all the drinks in here expensive, but that's not even taking into account the cost of these containers that she's buying. I showed my husband this part of the video and he's like, what is the purpose of that? So not only do you have to have room in your fridge for these juice containers that honestly don't even look like they work that well, but then you have to find room for the actual jug that has the remainder of the juice in it. So obviously this woman must have multiple fridges. I mean, her house looks really big, but at the same time, this is such an unrealistic living style. Those Alani Nu drinks that she put in the fridge, those are expensive in itself, which is why I never buy them. Alani Nu does send me some things once in a while for free, but would I go out and buy these things on my own? No, because I can't afford it. And when we look at the end result of this woman's fridge, where is all of the actual food going to go? And I'm not talking about the fruit or the cheese or the snacks, but I'm talking about when she cooks a meal for her family, where is she putting the leftovers? Because there is literally no room in this fridge. So my problem with this video is that this is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of drinks alone and berries and groceries that in all honesty are probably going to end up half drinking or going bad, expired, and it's just going to be such a waste. I think a lot of young people who are watching these videos don't really understand how expensive groceries are. Like my husband and I, we will go to the grocery store to pick up a few ingredients for dinner, to make a meal for my family, which is my husband and I and my in-laws. And that alone costs upwards of $70 to $100. And I don't even want to see her grocery bill because it would probably make me sick. It would make me throw up. Next, we have another fridge organization video. And this one, I'm so confused. I don't understand the need for these small little containers. Like, what is the purpose of that at all? First of all, those containers probably cost a lot of money. You do understand that the fridge already has compartments in the fridge for meats and cheeses. Like, it already has designated spots for these things, but yet you're buying more containers to fill up your fridge for the sake of it looking aesthetically pleasing. And the parent snack box, are you kidding me? Why do you need a special Tupperware container shaped like pizza for pizza? How often are you eating pizza to warrant buying that? I have pizza that's left over and I shove it in a normal, regular Tupperware container. You don't need a specific pizza shaped container. Okay, so yeah, her fridge looks great. Her fridge looks absolutely just so organized. But again, where are you going to put the leftovers of the meals you're actually cooking your family if you cook at all? Secondly, all these containers probably cost hundreds of dollars. Then you got the labels that you had to buy. Then you've got all these little cups, these stainless steel straws. Then you've got like these little condiment bottles. But what got me most this whole video is the parent snack box. I've never seen that in my life. It is not necessary if you teach your children to not eat in excess. Like, she put a cupcake in the parent snack box. So you're not going to let your child have a cupcake, but it's for you. Like, that is just so triggering for so many people. Again, this video is just so not normal, promoting this unrealistic expectation for what your fridge should look like, and guaranteed she has a link in the bio for all of these things that she bought. So then you can buy them, she would earn a commission, and then she could buy more useless junk to promote. And then it's just an endless cycle of her promoting things, taking your money, and then buying more crap. Editing Susie on here, just to tell you guys, before you think I'm being critical, I did go to her TikTok account. Okay, don't go to her TikTok account and give her hate or anything like that. But she is a Restock influencer, so she does make money off of the links that she gives you guys in her bio from all the things she's promoting. She does so many other Restock videos for things that are just utterly useless. Before you say I'm critical, just keep that in mind. This one is the one I was talking to you guys about, where I literally think that she has Gaston as her husband. Why do you need so many containers of egg whites? Guaranteed you are not going to eat those before they expire. And all the eggs that are in this fridge, you are not going to be able to eat those before they go bad. I don't even know when eggs go bad. Let's look that up right now. How long do eggs last in the fridge? Okay, so eggs may be refrigerated 3 to 5 weeks from the day they are placed in the refrigerator. The sell-by date will usually expire during that length of time. I don't know how many eggs this woman's eating, but that is way more, I feel like, than 3 to 5 weeks worth. Again, we have huge containers filled with berries. We don't need that many berries at all. They're going to go bad before you can even try to eat all of them, because berries do go bad pretty quickly. So many drinks, a thing just for lemons, and then you're utilizing another space. Plates for meats, okay. Where are you going to put the leftovers? Once again, yes, it looks organized, but is it actually functional? Probably not. Now we are into random home restocks. So this video I found, and okay, it's not the most horrible video ever, but it is still promoting this idea of overconsumption, making you think you need stuff when you really don't need it at all. Here, this woman is just filling this honey container that she bought, and a lot of people in the comments said that they don't know how she hasn't gotten ants in there. I feel like that would be something to worry about. This laundry booster, scent booster thing, I don't understand, because first of all, these downy beads have different scents. So I don't know how that would work. But again, buying all these things that you don't need with all the containers plus all the labels, like she's looking at over $100 worth of things here. This I don't understand. Why are you taking Ziplocs out of their box and then putting them into a different box? The spices, yeah, I get it. You like aesthetic spices. However, you have to have space to put these aesthetic spice containers in your cupboard, but then you need to have more storage in order to store the original container with the excess that didn't fit into the container you bought. Again, a lot of people do this. This is not necessarily bad, but it's still over-consumerism. You don't need to buy these things, but these people kind of push that in your face, thinking that you do have to buy them in order to be happy or to have an aesthetic home. The last thing this woman shows is black toilet paper, which I've never seen in my life, so she must have ordered this special. First of all, how do you even know when you're done wiping? Like, how do you know when you're done? It's not really the most practical color for toilet paper. And then there's also the aspect of where the heck did you buy it? I don't even know if Amazon has it. Black toilet paper. Okay, so you can buy a 3-ply soft black toilet loo tissue, which is a 6-pack for $30. That's insane. For 6 things of toilet paper, you're paying $30 just for the fact that it's black. Make it make sense. Like, that is just so unnecessary. This next one is a drink fridge. Okay, first of all, I didn't even know drink fridges were a thing. Unless it's like in a freaking convenience store or a grocery store. Why do you need one of these in your home? Let's watch this video because this is just super wasteful in my opinion. I was absolutely appalled when I saw this. Hundreds of dollars worth of drinks. Alani Nu, again, super expensive. She has 3 different kinds, tons of prime drinks, tons and tons and tons of soda. Why do you need this many drinks at one given time? Some of these things that I see at the grocery store, you can get a 4-pack of pop, depending on what brand it is, for $12. And there is no way that I'm going to be paying that much for some drinks. If it's a 12-pack, sure. 24-pack, sure. 4-pack for $12? Absolutely not. I don't care who you are, you do not need this many drinks in your home. I gotta prep you guys for this next video because this next video is honestly one of the worst I've ever watched. This video is promoting something that is so unnecessary and just screams privilege. You don't need any of the stuff that she's promoting here. You need one thing, well, maybe 2 things in this video, and then the rest is just utter nonsense and absurdity. So this woman is doing an ice drawer restock. Can we just look at her fridge, okay? That is like an industrial restaurant type of fridge. And she's doing a monthly ice drawer restock. She has a whole drawer in her fridge dedicated to different kinds of ice. She has fruit medleys, key lime, protein smoothie cubes, strawberry kiwi and cucumber lime cubes, mini spheres. Those are cute, but are they necessary? No. Stars and case? Like, why do you need ice shaped like different letters and shapes? Rose ice cubes, lemon mint hexagons, cucumber lime water bottle sticks, normal water bottle sticks, more ice spheres in a different drawer of her fridge. So that first drawer was completely taken up and now she's onto a second drawer. This just screams privilege to me, and it also screams overconsumption because she has to buy all these different ice trays to make the different shapes that she has in this ice drawer. And that alone would cost a lot of money. Ice drawers on Amazon, let's just see how much they cost. So ice drawers on Amazon, like one ice drawer costs $21, $24, $17, $28, $18. So let's just see how much she's spending on these ice drawers. I believe she had like maybe 8 different types of ice. Overall, that's already over $150 worth of ice trays. Not to mention all the fruit that she's putting in this ice. Fruit is expensive nowadays, especially in Canada. I don't know if you guys know that. It's not cheap. And she's putting all this food in ice for her water bottles and her drinks and everything like that. You don't need to have this much ice. I have 2 ice trays that are in my freezer in the part that is designated for ice. Next, we have a junk drawer restock. This is anything but a junk drawer in my opinion. Okay, so she's buying organizational things, whoop-de-doo, that's totally fine. But now she's specifically bought pens to put in the junk drawer. Already, this is not a junk drawer. This is just a place to put all the things that you buy that you might need on a daily basis. This is not a junk drawer. New scissors she bought, a mini cutter, this confidential stamp thing. You don't need that. Just scribble it out with permanent marker. Tape measure, okay, yes, I've got that in mind. 2 flashlights, all right, I get it in case of an emergency. Clip bags, I think those are what those are. A whole bunch of gum. You don't need that. A whole bunch of mints too. How much gum and mint do you need? This cute little floss holder. I don't know what that was. This is anything but a junk drawer. This woman literally bought these things to promote to you so you could go to her Amazon storefront, buy them, she could earn a commission, and then she gets paid. These things are not necessary. The flashlights, yes, it's great to have extra flashlights in your home, a tape measure, but buying new pens is so unnecessary. You probably have so many loose pens somewhere in your house that would go in the junk drawer. A junk drawer, in my opinion, is where you have things in your house that have no other place, so you throw it in one drawer. It's not neat. It's not aesthetic looking at all. In fact, mine isn't. I have multiple junk drawers in my house. Everything that she bought, it all adds up. Okay, I know I said that the other video, which is the ice restock video, is the most absurd thing I've probably ever seen. This one, however, is just screaming wealth, screaming overconsumption, and we need to talk about it. It is a purse essentials restock, where she buys all these little things that someone might have in their purse, buys more than one of them for the sake of not having to switch her items from one purse to another. So she's spending hundreds of dollars on these little things because she's lazy. That's basically what this video is. Hand sanitizers, guaranteed those hand sanitizers weren't cheap. In my purse, I literally have my wallet, my keys, maybe some tampons, and that's literally it. I don't have all of these things in my purse. Stain prevention teeth wipes. You do not need those in your purse. Multiple little hairbrushes that she has, those round hairbrushes, you don't need multiple. Just take one from your old purse, the purse you're currently using. Take it, put it into the new purse you want. Save some money. Don't buy all these excess things because you're too lazy. That just screams laziness and privilege to me. This next one just makes me laugh. It's called a chocolate bar restock, and there's not a single chocolate bar in sight. It's all just chocolate eggs, and I'm going to fast forward through this video because I just want to share it. It's a little funny to me, but they're all just different chocolate eggs. So this woman has literally designated one drawer of her kitchen that could hold essential items, bought these containers for the sole purpose of buying different colored wrapped chocolate eggs and putting them in her house. Like, why? That's a good sized drawer you could utilize for other things in your home, and you're utilizing it to buy an excess of chocolate. This screams gluttony to me. First of all, this food is not good for you. You are not treating your body as a temple. It's promoting an unhealthy lifestyle. People who have no self-restraint are going to eat through that probably in like a month. It's not healthy. It's not good. It's expensive and it's wasteful. All right, the last video of today is insane to me. This is thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars wasted on makeup that she's probably never going to use before it expires. As you can see, she has this makeup all over her floor because she's reorganizing it. She's obviously wealthy because she has this whole area of her house designated to makeup alone. Drawers designated to eyeshadow palettes and blush and foundations and powders and all these different things. One little corner of her drawers is already over and upwards of $100 worth of makeup products. I understand this if she sent a lot of things, but at the same time, donate it. Get rid of it. You don't need all these different makeup products and skincare products. You don't need them. You are never going to use. Look at her hand go through this makeup. Like, it's just like, oh, this is so nice. I'm so wealthy. I have so much makeup. All this is doing is making people who can't afford this feel bad about their lifestyle, because this is thousands of dollars in makeup, like I said. And it's wasteful because all of these products have expiry dates. She's never going to use all of these products ever. And there's so many girls out there who would love to have some of these things and they can't afford them. You could do giveaways. You can do so much good when you have this much stuff. And yet she's hoarding it all for herself. It's greed, it's gluttonous. And things like this specifically is what's wrong with social media. People need to stop promoting this overconsumptuous lifestyle that probably most of us can never obtain. That's it for videos today, but I hope you guys can understand when you look at these videos that all this is just advertisements. When these types of videos come up on social media, I need you guys to understand that this is not normal, okay? Most people can't live like this. They're doing all of this for the sake of getting money from you. Make sure you look at their captions. This woman says, "Let's restock my new fridge. Find all of my organizers in my Amazon under organization. I have a feeling I'll be restocking that one often. Save and share with your friends who love to organize." She wants your money. This one, "You look in my fridge to shop, comment snacks, and I'll send you the link to my favorite little snack containers." The point of this video is all these creators want from you is your money. And some of them are even doing it for views because they understand what they're doing is completely just out of the norm. It's gonna anger people, but they do it for the sake of getting views because there are those people who will be brainwashed into buying these things. Are you really gonna let yourself go into debt to buy aesthetic containers? Believe me, early in my life when I first got my job, I got a credit card. I owed so much money because I didn't understand the value of $1. And this was when things were less expensive than they are today. I put all these things on my credit cards. It took me forever to pay it off. I had no money because all the money I would earn from my job would go towards paying the interest on my credit credit card or trying to pay it down, over time, I have realized that this is stupid. All the things I bought back then, I didn't even use for the most part. I want us to look at some Bible verses that point out the problem with these videos and tell us that this is not the way we should live. Even if we do have the financial means to live that way, it still goes against the Bible and how God wants us to live. Proverbs 23 verses 20 to 21 says, "Be not among drunkards or among gluttonous eaters of meat, for the drunkard and the glutton will come to poverty, and slumber will clothe them with rags." The more you spend money on these types of items that you don't need, the more likely it is going to be that you will go into poverty. This verse warns us that excessive indulgence, whether in food or drink or material items, leads to destructive consequences, including poverty and laziness. Proverbs 25 verse 16, "If you find honey, eat just enough. Too much of it and you will vomit." This reminds me of the egg video, but this verse speaks to the need for moderation. Even if you are buying good things, they can be harmful when consumed in excess. And the last Bible verse I'm going to put in today's video, although there are many more, is Philippians 3 verse 19. "Their end is destruction. Their God is their belly, and they glory in their shame with minds set on earthly things." So in this verse, Paul is talking about people who have made their appetites and their bellies their God. They're so busy focusing on earthly pleasures rather than on Christ. So gluttony in this sense is described as worshiping the desire for satisfaction over the worship of God. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope this opened your eyes a lot into what goes on behind the scenes when people or influencers are promoting this type of content or posting this type of content. All it is just ads so that you can fill their wallets. That's the whole purpose of these videos. If you have any other videos about overconsumption that you want me to make, please leave it in the comments. God bless you all, and until next time.